Dominik Mysterio's shocking betrayal of Liv Morgan following an unbelievable review from the WWE Board. Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we've got some truly surprising and heartwarming news from the WWE Universe. In the world of WWE, betrayal is nothing new. From iconic heel turns to backstabbing moments that echo through generations, the one thing fans can always count on is the unexpected. But nothing could have prepared us for what went down this week. A moment that shattered trust, crushed hopes, and turned the WWE Universe upside down. Dominik Mysterio turned his back on Liv Morgan. And not just in any ordinary fashion. This was cold, calculated, and fueled by an unbelievable WWE Board decision that rewrote everything we thought we knew. This is the shocking betrayal of Liv Morgan by Dominik Mysterio. A love built on warfare. For months, Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan were seen as WWE's chaotic power couple. What began as a twisted alignment of mind games and rebellion slowly morphed into something deeper. Romantic undertones, public displays of affection on Raw and SmackDown, and shocking in-ring alliances. Their chemistry, though controversial, was undeniable. Whether they were targeting Rhea Ripley, taking out Becky Lynch, or manipulating title matches in their favor, Liv and Dominic made noise. Big noise. Liv Morgan, once the spirited underdog, had evolved into a cunning strategist, and Dominic had broken away from his father's shadow, completely immersed in the Judgment Day ethos. But Liv offered something Judgment Day didn't: devotion. She stood by him, defended him when others mocked him, and even helped him win back the North American Championship at NXT Deadline. WWE fans began to believe this bond was genuine. But behind the scenes, storm clouds were brewing. The WWE Board intervenes. On April 29, 2025, rumors swirled that the WWE Board of Directors had launched an internal review into several ongoing superstar relationships that had blurred the lines of storyline and reality. Leaked internal memos revealed concern that certain alliances were damaging the brand's integrity and long-term storytelling plans. Though no names were officially listed, insiders knew who the review was targeting: Dominik Mysterio and Liv Morgan. Many expected nothing to come of it. But in a shocking turn of events, WE's board ruled that Liv Morgan's recent behavioral manipulation was deemed detrimental to Dominik Mysterio's character arc. Even more bizarre, they recommended a creative reset for Dominic, suggesting he cut ties with Liv both on-screen and off. Dominic was given a choice: remove Liv from his WWE circle and be rewarded with a push, or face possible suspension from key storylines and championship contention. Liv Morgan left in the dark. Liv never saw it coming. While she trained, prepared for matches, and schemed for their next takeover, Dominic was attending closed-door meetings with WWE execs. He was told to remain silent, to play along until the betrayal could be written into storyline. The stage was being set. On the May 13th episode of WWE Raw, Dominic and Liv were scheduled for a mixed tag match against Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn. Tensions were high, but no one expected the moment that would change everything. Mid-match, as Liv went to tag Dominic in, he jumped off the apron. Cold, heartless. He didn't even look at her. The crowd erupted. Liv screamed, confused, reaching for him. But Dominic turned his back and walked up the ramp. The bell rang. Disqualification. Chaos. Becky capitalized with a manhandle slam. Sami hit a helluva kick. Liv was left laid out. But the pain wasn't physical, it was emotional. The aftermath. The next 24 hours were a hurricane. WWE's Twitter posted the betrayal in slow motion, calling it Dominic's boldest move yet. Liv Morgan, furious, broke her silence on Instagram, posting a single image: her and Dominic embracing backstage just days earlier, with the caption, "You said forever." Fans were divided. Some said Dominic was being manipulated by corporate pressure. Others argued Liv was dragging him down. But one thing was clear: Dominik Mysterio had turned heel on the one person who never doubted him. Meanwhile, backstage sources leaked that Liv had no idea this was coming. It wasn't part of their storyline, this was real. WWE had booked the betrayal with only Dominic and higher-ups aware. Liv was blindsided, and that pain was authentic. Dominic speaks. 3 nights later on SmackDown, Dominik Mysterio appeared for a backstage sit-down interview with Kathy Kelly. He didn't wait for the questions. He looked into the camera and said, "I did what I had to do. Liv was becoming a distraction. She's emotional, reckless. She cost me matches, titles, respect. The board was right. I needed a fresh start, and that doesn't include Liv Morgan. She was holding me back, and I've outgrown her. This is my era now, not ours." Cold, brutal, heartless. And just like that, Dominic solidified himself as one of WWE's most hated men. Not because he betrayed a tag partner, but because he betrayed someone who loved him. Liv Morgan's breakdown. The following Monday, WWE Raw opened with a shocking visual. Liv Morgan, sitting in the center of the ring, tears streaming, clutching a hoodie that once belonged to Dominic. No music, no lights, just Liv, and silence. She took a mic and said, "I believed in you, Dominic. I gave everything for us. I helped you become someone. And you threw it all away, for what? For some boardroom clowns who think they can write your future. You want a future without me. Fine, but I'm not going away. I'm not broken. I'm pissed, and I'm coming for your soul." Then she stood, tossed the mic, and walked away with a look we've never seen from Liv Morgan, pure, vengeful rage. The WWE Universe divided. Social media exploded. Hashtag Team Liv began trending within minutes. Fans posted videos crying, others burning Dominic's Judgment Day shirts. Meanwhile, hashtag Dominic did nothing wrong trended as well, with some fans praising his courage to evolve. The WWE Universe had never been so split. Corey Graves on commentary said, "Dominik Mysterio has just entered a new phase of his career, but at what cost?" Bayley tweeted, "I've seen betrayals. I've done them. But this one hurts to watch." Even Rey Mysterio, Dominic's father, was seen backstage shaking his head. When asked by a reporter for comment, he said, "He's not the son I raised anymore. This isn't growth. This is cowardice." Dominic fired back on X, saying, "Don't pretend like you were ever there for me, Dad." It was no longer just about Liv. It was about Dominic versus the world. The reckoning begins. The next week, Liv Morgan returned to action. But she wasn't smiling. She wasn't skipping. She walked out in all black, with a steel chair in hand. She faced Zoe Stark and dismantled her in under 3 minutes. After the match, she grabbed a mic. "That was therapy. But it's not enough. Dominic, you took my heart and set it on fire. So now, I'm going to burn everything you love. One match at a time." The crowd went wild. And just like that, Liv Morgan wasn't just hunting revenge, she was promising destruction. Meanwhile, Dominic aligned himself with newer WWE Board-approved talent, publicly distancing himself from Judgment Day and saying, "I'm building a legacy of my own. No more Liv, no more Dad, no more shadows." But Liv wasn't done yet. Liv crashes WWE Board.